Last week, I provided an update on the Toyota Cablegate class action, and a decision was pending on the court, so we didn't get that information yet, but we've got it now. Let's get to it. So now we actually have an article coming from the Car Guide, which gives a very good summary of the situation. After that, we'll go into the translated PDF to see if there's anything else that's missed or was not provided in this summary. So the Cablegate class action against Toyota is now settled. So they're saying that we all know what Cablegate is. I'm assuming that when you watch this video, you know what Cablegate is. And it's been resolved by the judge in the Superior Court of Quebec last Friday, which is September 13th. So the judge approved the terms of the settlement between the class action members and the automaker, starting with an extension of the cable of 8 years, 160,000 kilometers to match other hybrid system components. Originally, for a Toyota, it's covered for 3 years, 60,000 kilometers, and for a Lexus, it's 4 years, 80,000 kilometers. So what they're saying is, the most important thing is, it's retroactive, so any owners who actually had to fix this cable previously will get a reimbursement for the expenses and all that. So that is covered in this class action as well. So we continue down, what car models? So one thing I've seen here is they have the Prius all-wheel drive here for 2019-2022. That one was dropped. So I don't know, this article may not be 100% correct. So 2019 to 2020, Toyota RAV4 hybrids. We have the RAV4 Prime 2021 to 2022. We have the Highlander hybrid 2020-2022. We have the 2021 to 2022 Sienna, the Venza, and the 2022 NX350H and the 450H Plus. All right, so they're saying that right now, 2023 or 2024 Toyota or Lexus vehicles are excluded from this settlement. But what the judge is saying is these owners could actually go and create another class action if they start seeing issues, right? So according to Toyota Canada, they're saying 96,274 Lexus Toyota vehicles could be affected nationwide in Canada. So as of July 2024, they've already spent $16 million to cover cable-related repairs and car rental fees. And they're expected to spend $40 million overall. So they're expecting to spend another $24 million and when this is all done. So 8 years from that time, right? So 2022 NXs, so we have until 2030, and they're only expecting to spend another like $24 million. I think that might be a little bit naive, but I don't know. It depends on how much salt, how much you take care of your car. And I think some owners are putting on cable warrants on to protect their cable. And I think it really depends on the owner. If they lease their vehicles, they probably won't care as much for them. If 8 years, if you think of it, average cars on the road in Canada ranges from 12 to 13 years. So based on that, you still have another like 5 years to worry about after the 8-year warranty. But the battery for the NX450 Plus is 10 years and the hybrids are 10 years. So probably owners having these cars about 10 years to 12 may consider changing their cars, and then this will no longer be a problem. But one thing I really want to emphasize, 2019 Prius to 2022 Prius is not part of this class action. All right, so now let's go back to the PDF, the translated one, to see if there's anything that's missing, because I do think that there's some stuff that they have not provided and you guys may feel interested. Follow me on Instagram at LSFT Videos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX450H Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, share it with your friends. This definitely will help with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks, or visit my Amazon storefront before you purchase anything from Amazon, or you can purchase products from the list on the items that I've been using with my vehicle or at home at no extra cost to you. And now let's continue with the video. Alright, so you can see here, this is the French version. 20 pages in the French version, which some people will probably understand well, but not everybody will understand the French. So we're going to move over to the translated. So it says machine translated by Google. So I would say take this for a grain of salt. Translations could be a little bit off, but I think we'll get the understanding of how much we get here. All right, so let's come down here. You can see September 13th was when the decision was released. And you can see here, they're saying that this whole thing started April 17th, 2023. And you can see that originally they did say that the 2019 to 2022 Prius all-wheel drive was included in here. And you can see Highlander, hybrid, and all that was included. And then they've also added the Lexus 2022 NX350h and 450h Plus plug-in hybrid. So you can see that they're saying that Toyota's hybrid is 96 months, 160,000 kilometers, or 10 years, 200,000 starting 2020 model year. So that's what they're saying about the hybrid systems and the battery. And when you look at what they're asking for is they're saying that it's 3 years and 60,000 kilometers for the Toyota. And these are the things that they were asking for. And you can see that they actually had a hearing on May 1st, 2023. And then negotiations started from May 2023 to February 2024. And then they had an agreement, but then the agreement also first change was it was to exclude the 2019 to 2022 Prius all-wheel drive models. So that is not part of this settlement. Another change that was made was this was intended to expand the group and make it national, therefore applicable throughout Canada. So originally, this class action was only limited to Quebec, but now they've expanded it to Canada. All right, so I don't know why they had a 1 here, but probably a typo. Both parties signed the agreement on April 10th and April 23rd, 2024. So what they're saying is for Toyota, when they actually notified the members of this class action, they're saying that the successful rate was 99.934%. So there were a handful, less than 100, that they were not successfully able to contact. So 91,681 out of the 91,742. So for the NX, so this is actually information that we now know is 2022 model NX350h and 450h Plus. They sold 4,530. And there were 3 of them that they were not successfully able to contact. So 4,527 were contacted about this WEP and this issue. All right, so then you can see that this is the warranty enhancement program. I have a video on that already. So if you're interested to understand more, you can actually go to that video. All right, so here is where the number of nature of objections to this transaction. So there were 9 exclusions that were received out of the 96,211. So 0.009%, so 9 owners were excluded. So they did not agree with this. So those people have the right to go to court and have another action with Toyota on that. 44 requests for objection were received, and that's 0.045% of the group. And out of the Facebook survey that was done, about 650 of them reported negatively. Percentage is only 0.7%. So very low percentage of the people who actually got this notice actually object to it. That's what they're saying here. So the first thing to address is the 2023 and 2024. So they're saying here that individuals are complaining that 2023 and 2024 models are not covered with this agreement. And they're saying that, well, they remain free to bring this in a new class action. So it means that because this class action is wrapped up and goes up to 2022, they're not going to extend this class action to 2023 and 2024 and then go through the process again. So they're going to end this to the 2022s, and then anybody is free to bring a new class action for 2023 and 2024, or even 2025 model years. But again, Toyota has claimed that they have fixed the issue, but we don't know until time goes by, a few years, before we start seeing any corrosions and stuff. So it's very hard to know what is the situation. All right, so they give us some more facts here. So 20,406 Toyota vehicles and 678 Lexus vehicles are in the province of Quebec. So 21,084 vehicles are impacted in Quebec. And then when you look at here, 91,745 Toyota vehicles and 4,529 Lexus vehicles are affected in Canada, which includes Quebec as well. So there's 96,274 vehicles impacted in Canada in totality. So when we look at that, okay, so 96,000, and they're saying that they're expected to spend about $40 million on this. So $40 million, and you divide that by 96,274 vehicles. So roughly $415 per vehicle. So that's what they're saying, but definitely it doesn't cost $415. So definitely not every single vehicle they're expecting to get this repaired. So if we say that this costs a certain amount of money, so they're looking at probably 20 to 30% are probably going to be changed during the 8-year time frame. All right, so now that this has settled and this whole class action has concluded, I think now it's waiting to see if 2023 and 2024 model years will be added or will a new class action be created. And I think time will tell. So 2023 model just came out about a year, so probably one winter has just gone by. So we will have to wait on probably another year to see anybody's having issues, especially in Quebec, because it seems like a lot of them are coming from Quebec. They're having issues. So let's see how that goes. And if there's any more updates, definitely I will let you guys know. And in addition, any 2022 NX hybrid or plug-in hybrid owners who actually have issues, do let me know, because at this point I have not heard anybody owning a 2022 NX having issues with their hybrid cable. So thinking about it, this upcoming winter would be my third winter. So let's see what happens. I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.